It's the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas is right around the corner, and a lot of Black and brown people are going to be celebrating Christmas because it's traditional and it's an American holiday, and it's a holiday that everybody loves and adores, and everybody is a part of. And this holiday has been given to us by our oppressor, by the people who have enslaved us and taken everything and colonized, and then now we live our lives not really understanding why we do these things, and if it even has anything to do with, you know, Jesus and God and all of those things, which y'all know I'm a Hebrew Israelite. It doesn't. But I have on this show with me today, my son, Israel, and we're going to go over some things and talk about some things, find out what he thinks about it, and uh, just get into, the little nuances of, celebrating Christmas and how children view it and all of that. You've never celebrated your whole life. You've seen this thing. You've seen movies. You've heard the songs during that time. It's about to be that time again. You've heard the songs. How do you feel like? Do you feel like you missing out on anything, or is there something missing in your life because you've never celebrated not just Christmas but any holiday?
No, I don't really care that much.
Mm-hmm.
I just keep to myself when there's a party going on in the classroom, or if people are just handing out gift cards like Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. The school activities, because schools celebrate every holiday.
Yeah.
And they do some type of activity or craft. So you just kind of like, you don't really trip off of it, is what you're saying. It's not a big deal. Now, a lot of a lot of adults would say they celebrate Christmas because it's for their kids, because they want to make their kid happy, and they want to get their kid that present that they want.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? Like,
I mean, yeah, you want to make your kid happy, but money doesn't buy happiness.
okay,
There are still some depressed billionaires, millionaires out there. They got all the money in the world. They don't do anything with it, so I don't really know.
Just having those things. Now, I'm just letting y'all know, y'all going into the mind of a 12-year-old, and this is not rehearsed. I just said, listen, I'm going to ask you some things. We're going to do a video, and that you just got a response that an adult would give you. Money doesn't buy happiness, but what we see a lot is with adults, when they hear the truth about Christmas, they say, well, I'm doing it for the kids. I want to make my kids happy. Speak to the fact that you don't necessarily have to get your kids something on Christmas. It could be any time. Speak to that, like
sometimes the adult would get something that a kid wouldn't want, and the kid will fall out. I've seen all these videos about it.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot you grew up in the age of social media, so you saying you've seen videos?
Yeah, just these videos of kids falling out and crying for not getting the PlayStation 4.
Right.
Instead they're getting an Xbox.
Right.
I see videos about that. It's spoiled.
Yeah. That's something else. When adults get their kids something, thinking like they're saving all this money to get this special toy, this special thing, and then the kid don't even want it. Like, they don't even appreciate it. So it's kind of like you did all of that, and then it's like a slap in the face. So you do all of that to get that love back from your kid, thinking you're making them happy, and they don't even appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go. What was you gonna say?
It's not really that much of a deal. I would like any console. Like any console, I'll be good.
You talking about consoles? Because you like games, but you just saying it. You would appreciate anything you get.
Yeah.
Like just getting something. But also, I want to talk about the fact that, like, you get things throughout the year. It's not for a particular holiday.
Yeah.
You will get things at any given time, and so it doesn't hurt a child like you to not get something on Christmas. It doesn't even affect you because you have never partaken in the customs, the traditions, and the holiday. So it doesn't even bother you. You know what I mean? Like the present thing, the Christmas tree thing. It doesn't get to you. Am I correct?
Yes.
So with school and just with the world, you'll see movies are going to be coming out. You see they bring all the movies out. The inside of the stores change. They put all the Christmas stuff out on the shelves. You just see the whole world do this thing. And my question is, you've never felt like you wanted to be a part of that thing? That's the question.
No, I never really felt like left out or anything because I still have friends. I mean, even after the holidays over, I can still hang out with them, so it doesn't really matter to me.
And you always have what you want when it comes to the game, so those things don't really bother you. They don't really affect you. And I'm just trying to elaborate to people. I'm just trying to not elaborate, but what's the word? I'm trying to demonstrate to people that you don't have to celebrate holidays in order to make your child happy, in order to have a good relationship with your child, in order to have a child that feels like they got all the things that they need and not a spoiled brat. You don't have to celebrate these holidays and do these things on those holidays. You can do them at any time. You can buy a game. My son, he likes games. He likes consoles and all of that. He's into that. But you can buy whatever it is that your child might like for having good behavior, getting good grades throughout the year. It doesn't have to be for Halloween. Now, Halloween, Christmas. Now, I want to go to the story that happened when you were at school.
Yeah,
so it's in the 5th grade. Now, I want you to tell that story because the story was funny to me, and I was a proud dad when I heard it. I'll tell you that I was a proud dad. So go ahead and let me tell the story to the people.
So this one day they were celebrating Christmas in the classroom. They were like doing this little crafting thing where you like make a little Christmas tree. So I just sat there on my Chromebook. They were passing out like candies and stuff. One came up to me and said, "Do you want a candy?" I said, "No." They're like, "Why?" And I was like, "I don't celebrate." You don't celebrate Christmas? I was like, "No. I don't celebrate Christmas because it doesn't really like matter to me, and it's just part of my religion."
Right.
And he was like, "Bro, you don't believe in God if you don't celebrate Christmas." I was like, "Bro, what?"
Yeah. So you said you say you don't celebrate because of what we believe in, and he said, "Bro, you don't believe in God."
Yeah. And they said, "I don't believe in God because I don't celebrate Christmas." So I said, "Nigga, you don't celebrate you don't believe in God.
Right.
You're celebrating Christmas. You're celebrating some fat white guy coming into your chimney and giving you quote unquote presents."
Right. I would like to have seen that with my own 2 eyes. I would have liked to seen that on a skit.
Yeah.
Where a child corrects other children and like, you celebrating the traditions of the colonizer, you celebrating the traditions of your oppressor. Those ain't even your traditions. And you talking about a fat white guy named Santa Claus is going to come through your chimney, right? And the whole time, it's your parents. It's not even real. So you getting saying I don't believe in God because I don't believe in a fairy tale, but it don't have nothing to do with the God of the Bible.
Yeah.
Like you crazy.
Even churches, they be saying that Jesus was born that day.
Yeah.
If Jesus was born that day, why are you not celebrating him? You're celebrating a fat white guy. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Damn. Yeah. So with that, I just want to thank my son for being on the show. This is the first time we ever did something like this, but I think that we illustrated that you don't have to celebrate these holidays. We illustrated that there's other ways to go about getting gifts, getting presents, quote unquote, making your children happy. And yeah, man. So you got any closing remarks? Anything for any kids that might be in your age group or younger that celebrate Christmas?
If you're watching this, Santa Claus isn't real. I'm sorry, I have to break it to you. I'm very sorry. He isn't real. It's just your parents coming home at 2 a.m. wrapping up presents. I'm sorry. That's all I had to say.
Well, you have it right there. Listen, Thank y'all for rocking with us. Let me know what you think about this video. Give me your thoughts and your opinions. And with that, this is Black Authentic Truth.